How you guys doing? And thanks for tuning in to Wicked Warnings, your number one source for construction and emergency safety strobe lighting equipment for cars, vans, buses, bicycles, tricycles, and I know y'all love that intro. So what are we working on here anyways? This is actually a video specifically focused on reverse alarms. That's what we're working on here right now.
How does that install?
The particular install I'm doing right now, which is kind of universal across all the F-150s, is going to be very similar with GM, except there's a little caveat with the GMs that they let the reverse light hang on after you turn off the ignition. So this is mainly Ford specific right now. I'll do another one when I get a GM in here with their specifics. But regarding all the Fords, like this is your Super Duties, this is your Rangers, this is your F-150s. This is an F-150 2026 that we're showing this on right now. So we're gonna have some info here for the F-150, for the new F-150. And then the Super Duty, we also have that info as well. I'll have that available separately. But for this install, the first way we put this together was we wired it in. That's the cheapest, easiest way. So that's how this install is done. And if you come in a little bit closer, I can show you exactly how we wired it into this middle level F-150 taillight. So here on the taillight, we used our uninsulated butt connectors with our adhesive lined heat shrink over it. And we've tapped into the factory reverse light and the factory ground wire. Both of those wires we tapped in, and we've added our black and red, which of course powers our reverse alarm. And we mounted the reverse alarm right there, and you can screw it there because the screws come out in the inner fender well back here, so you don't see them. And that keeps it a little bit protected. Now it's very loud, it's 97 decibels, so it still sounds just fine with the taillight replaced. If you want to mount it lower, your choice. We put them there because they live a long, happy, protected life instead of going underneath the truck where all the mud is. Now that's the first way that we can install that, and that's how we did it on this particular F-150, which goes the same way for almost any truck you were working on.
Is there an easier way, maybe a plug and play, or?
There actually is. A lot of guys are nervous to cut a wire on a truck. Now, of course, we're professionals. I got no issues knowing that this is watertight, that I have never have corrosion on this. I can guarantee that. It's our work here done in the shop. This is obviously a contractor truck. He is not really worried about clipping a wire. The reverse alarm will be on here forever. It's not switched or anything, so it's just gonna be fully installed, and it'll work every time it's put in reverse. In this instance, it was okay to cut the wire. If you're unfamiliar with that, we do have plug and play adapters, which are basically, it's just an extension for the wire harness. And the way this works is it would plug in to your factory harness and allow you to make your connections on this little extension. And that makes it far easier if you ever wanted to just remove the plug and play device, you remove the reverse alarm. These are available separately on our website. And I have the two most common for the F-150 right here, and I can show you a little bit closer on those if you want, as far as how they wire in and what they do. Now, how did I know where to wire it? Because we have diagrams here from ALLDATA which show us exactly which pins we want for the high level and the mid level taillight. Now, this being the mid level taillight, if you come in a little closer, I'll show you this are the two wires right here that you're after. That's the male plug. We're going to rotate it around slowly, and we're going to show you these two wires. That is your positive wire, and that is your negative wire. It's basically the two middle wires on the plug right there, and this is opposite of the tab lock right here. Now, if you missed that, we'll get you the info via email. This is the high level plug and play adapter. So if your truck has a higher level tail, you'll notice the difference. If you have this plug on your truck, we have that too. These are the two most common plugs on the new F-150s starting in 2021. Older truck, no problem, just email us and we'll get it figured out. But this is where it is on the higher level tail. It's on the locking side on this one, and this is the positive. It's wire number 3 coming in, and the negative one is wire number 4 from this side. You can see right there, those are the two wires that we need. Again, if this is not quite clear enough, I'll get some still images added of this, or we'll just send it via email and go like that.
So it can be switched, right?
You can actually, if you want to switch it, if you're wanting to turn it off when you're done with work and you use your truck for a little bit of leisure activities, absolutely. You'll need to add in about 30 feet of 18-2 wire Now, if you wanted a lighted switch, that's a little bit more complicated, but a standard rocker switch, any one of our 3/4 rocker switches can be used, and a standard 18-2 wire of about 30 feet can be used to interrupt the power. So you would certainly just take the power and on either the plug and play adapter or here, you would run it forward to the switch and run it right back. And that way, when you turned off the switch in the cab, it would cut the wire for the reverse alarm only, and it would allow you a switched operation. So when the switch was on, reverse beeps, switch is off, it does not. That's easy enough to do.
Okay, gotcha. And where do I get this?
We stock all of these parts at wickedwarnings.com. They're in stock. The reverse alarm is something that we have all the time. So this is a specific alarm. And you might ask why that alarm, why this one? And there's a couple of reasons that we use this alarm for specifically. The most important is the amperage draw. This alarm has a very low amperage draw, which means it doesn't piss your truck off. Some of the cheaper alarms, the more industrial alarms, they take a lot of power. The minute you put extra power on the truck notices, like, you're throwing extra weight on its back. It doesn't really like that, electrically speaking. So you want a very light load alarm. Now for 97 decibels, this alarm is great. If you have a need of a louder alarm, they make commercial ones, 119, 102. If that's your situation, email us in. We'll find you something specific. But this one is very forgiving. It's loud, but it's not offensive, if you know what I mean. Some reverse alarms, they're just annoying as hell to listen to. This one is not bad. It's not a bad tone, and that's why we use it. It comes with a nice long wire as well. A lot of these reverse alarms, they come with studs, and that corrodes and gets all crappy, especially in Chicago. So I'm a fan of the integrated sealed wire, because we seal the other end of the wire, and guess what? The whole assembly is watertight. That's better than having two studs that you have to grease up and try to keep corrosion off of. I'm not a fan of the studded ones myself. They're more industrial, and I don't think they're right for smaller trucks like this. So that's why we specifically stock and carry all the time and prefer to install this unit right here.
Nice. How quick can I get this?
Wicked Warnings ships everything usually within 5 to 7 business days, standard processing. We do have a priority processing option online. If you're in a hurry and you need something fast, what priority processing does is it will get your order in front of anybody who does not have priority processing. It's a processing speed up. That means we have basically 2 order filling stations here in the shop, one for standard orders and one for priority, or what we call red tag orders. The red tagged orders are what we begin our day filling. We get those over and done and out, and then we start to fill the other ones. So if you're in a pinch and you need a great big hurry, priority processing is the option. We don't have expedited shipping. We get picked up from UPS ground twice a week here, and that is our method of shipping. So to get it faster, priority is the answer.
Awesome, man. I mean, my final question would be just, can I hear it?
Yeah. Now, this is disconnected at the moment, the tail light, but that's okay for a demonstration. We're going to put this all back together after we tidy it all up, but I'll jump in the truck and I'll show it. Now, these new F-150s, they're real smart. They won't even let you put it in reverse without starting the truck and putting the brake on. It's not like the old ones where you could just key it forward. So I have to get in there and actually push the brake, but I'll be happy to tell you that we can do that for you. We'll show you right now. And like I said, it's not a bad beep. It's your standard reverse alarm. Nothing special, nothing fancy. 97 decibels. Might be a little bit quieter once we put the tail light back, but it's still plenty loud. We've installed literally hundreds of these all around Chicago and across the country, and had no problems with them. They're very long lasting. They're weather tight, waterproof, and sealed. So once again, everything's available at wickedwarnings.com. Make sure you get it. And if you need plug and play adapters for a different vehicle, no problem. And if you're watching this, having a little FOMO because you drive a General Motors product, email in. I'll tell you all about the General Motors, and we'll film another video on that as soon as we get a General Motors in here. Thanks again for tuning in to Wicked Warnings.